Lovely. I didn't know if you wanted to talk a little bit about a more direct connection between improv and mindfulness.
Um, let's talk about um, our work together. We did some, I think, groundbreaking work combining meditation and improv a few years ago. Remember, Liz, when COVID hit and we had workshops that we called Stronger Together. And what we did was they were face to face, and we would have people come in, and we would do usually like we did some standalone and some series, but we would integrate mindfulness practices with improv practices. And I remember well, one thing that I remember that struck me when we were doing this work, like that, what improv does is, and it's like that ebb tide activity. It helps us to be present together in a very fun, non-threatening, inclusive, collaborative way. And so that was part of what I felt was so vital. What would you say?
Yeah, I think that it was as we worked together, having a theater background, which was always interesting, so I had some experience with improv, so I just
Yeah.
wasn't bringing the mindfulness thing and really starting to see how they are connected and sort of remembering the way that I would work with actors, which was trying to help them be present while they were interacting with each other and having emotions, right? So
Mm.
regular life. So I think of that as a mindfulness practice, but really, I think I learned it through improv.
It's so
And that
funny. They're kind of related, aren't they?
they're very related. And I think when I was reflecting on this earlier, I think the intersection is the importance, well, we say yes and in improv, but
Yeah.
really what that's about is acceptance
Right.
without judgment
Hmm.
and then responding.
Yeah.
And I think, that one of the definitions of mindfulness comes from John Kabat-Zinn's mindfulness-based stress reduction program. He says mindfulness is paying attention in the moment, uh, non-judgmentally. Yeah, on purpose. That's the one I was at.
Boy, that's a
So
good mantra. Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
it is a good mantra. And I think this idea of accepting things the way they are, which is really crucial in the improv. Like if someone in ebb tide, the whole group stops and this other person keeps going, it's not really a mistake. It's a situation that you have to deal with.
Okay.
Right.
Wow, that brings in that's like a leadership imperative.
Exactly. Exactly. Which is why I think these two work well together and how they can really be kind of fundamental skills to build everything else on.
Liz, this isn't at all in my book because I didn't even know that it was going to end up having quiet currents by you in writing that book. And yet, in terms of integrating improv into team and um, uh, clinical in-service meetings, it just makes perfect sense to integrate mindfulness too. In whatever way, a few minutes, and maybe once a month it's improv and once a month it's mindfulness. I mean, I'm not trying to change the idea of having a daily practice. I'm just saying find a way to integrate both
Mm-hmm.
practices. They complement each other.
Yeah. You have to be present in order to even participate in the improv.
Yeah.
So it really,
Remember? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, they both train that part of the mind. And some people will
Being
take more to
present.
one, and some people will take more to others. So it's all good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember the saying that you came up with when we started to do some online work together when COVID hit and we wanted to see how we could help? We're
Uh,
here,
to cheer you
cheer
up
you up,
and
and
calm
calm you
down.
down.